Hi, I'm Mo Brown with Empowered Running. Today, I'm taking my run to some back roads for a change of scenery. I have a tendency to often run the same routes as a matter of convenience, but running a new route can make the run feel a little more like an adventure instead of routine. And an adventure in the sense that there'll be new sights to see, and I won't know exactly what the terrain feels like until I experience it. And being in the early stages of foliage season, I'm hopeful that there will be some colorful landscapes too. I always enjoy my runs, but by always being on the same route, it's easy to have tunnel vision, where I focus primarily on what's directly in front of me. I may not appreciate my surroundings as much, and my thoughts may be largely internally based. Now you may be wondering, Mo, what exactly do you mean by internally based? Of course your thoughts are internal. Well, that's true, sort of. What I'm referring to is that when running, we all have different things that run through our mind, but the specifics of what we focus on will fall into one of four categories. The first is referred to as internal association. This involves focusing completely on how you feel while you're running. Concentrating on things such as the contraction of your muscles, heart rate, breathing, or your form are all examples. The next is known as internal dissociation. With this type of thinking, your thoughts are focused inward, but they're not relevant to the act of running. Examples of this style of thinking include mentally replaying lyrics from a song in your head, thinking about the things you need to pick up at the grocery store, family issues, or work projects. Next is external association. This involves focusing on things outside your body and outside the act of running, but still on things important to your run. Things such as negotiating your way around pedestrians or other runners, focusing on your split times or hydration strategies are examples. And finally, we have external dissociation. This type of thinking involves an outward focus, but on things that have nothing to do with the run itself. Things such as spectators, the landscape around you, the games being played in the park you pass by, the sound of birds, basically tuning into the sights and sounds in your environment. In the 1990s, a survey by British scientists of London marathon finishers found that internal associators were the most likely to hit the wall. Runners who engage in external thinking, in particular external dissociative, don't seem to hit the wall as often or as hard. The scientists discovered that too much internal focus creates excessive activity in both the anterior cingulate cortex and the insular cortex. These regions of the brain work as a team to sense and respond to pain. While this, of course, can be a good thing, too much internal focus can cause the insula to go into hyperdrive, thereby amplifying the negative feelings, emotions, and reactions. Additional research has shown that excessive internal focus induces a state of self-consciousness, and being self-conscious, in turn, increases perceived effort. So, quite basically, external focus acts as a distraction from negative thoughts and feelings. Most of us generally just think what we think when we run and don't give any thought to it. What I mean by this is that we don't plan to practice a certain thinking habit, we just do what comes naturally. All of these categories of thinking have their benefits, and we usually end up practicing all of them when we run. But with awareness of its benefits, we can use external dissociative thinking strategically to our advantage. Practicing it doesn't require changing a running route, it's just something I like to do for some variety in my training. What it does take is some awareness and practice. To hone your skills, make a conscious effort to periodically take a few minutes throughout your run to be attentive to the sights and sounds in the environment around you. Even better if they are positive ones, such as focusing on a beautiful garden as opposed to, say, a junkyard. These positive sights and sounds can contribute to a positive emotional state, and studies have shown that a positive emotional state can also lower perceived exertion. With regular practice, your ability to engage in external dissociative thinking will become instinctive, and whether you're training or racing, you'll likely enjoy your running experience more and perform better too. Well, thanks for watching. For more training tips and inspiration, be sure to subscribe. And as always, happy running.